Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking, and I'm going to bring you one of the easiest bread recipes that you'll ever try. It's so good, and I'll show you several ways to use it once I get it made. I've got 4 cups of all-purpose flour in my bowl already, okay? I've got 2 teaspoons of sugar. I've got 2 teaspoons of salt, and I got 2 teaspoons of yeast. I'm going to mix those all up in here in my flour a little, get them sort of incorporated in my flour. Okay, now I've got 2 cups of warm water. It's not hot, it's just warm water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this all up until it comes to a ball. This is such a simple but such a delicious bread. And you'll see how I'm going to cook it, that you can use it for several different things, but it makes a wonderful sandwich bread. Okay, let me get this all stirred up here. It's just coming together in a ball now. But I want to pull up all the flour from the bottom, make sure that I get all the flour around here. See the flour is still on the bottom. I want to try to get all that incorporated in here if I can. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sort of push this into a ball shape. Okay. I'm going to take it. I'm going to cover it and then put it in a warm or out of the way space for about an hour and a half, and when it rises, I'll come back to you. Okay, my bread has been rising for about an hour and a half, and as you can see, it has really doubled in size. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 2 forks and start pulling it down from the side to the middle. Get it all down to the middle here. Get it all off the middle here. Okay, and then I'm going to take my 2 forks now, and I'm going to actually start, and I'm just going to start pulling it a half in the middles. Right down the middle, pulling it in half. And what I have done is I've taken 2 smaller bowls and I've really buttered them. I'm going to take half of this mixture out. If I can get it out of here now, of my dough. Turn it off. What I did is I went ahead and got me a spoon, and I should have scraped the sides down more than I did. I didn't do that. And I'm going to put those all this right here in the bowl, both of them. And then we'll let these sit and rise again, for like maybe 30 minutes. I'll come back and we'll cook them. Okay, my bread has doubled in size. I'm going to put it in the oven. My oven's set at 375 for about 35 or 4 minutes. This is called a peasant bread. It's a very simple bread and a beautiful bread when it comes out. So I'm going to put it in the oven now for about 35 or 40 minutes, and I'll be right back to you. I'm glad to be back with you. Our peasant bread is out of the oven and it's cooled down some. This is an old recipe, and it was a very simple recipe to make. Think about this. Our forefathers years ago, they could make this up and set it by the hearth of the fireplace and let it rise. And then they would just take the great big cast iron skillet that hung in the fireplace, put it in that, and it would bake in that. So it was a very simple bread to make, and they can make up 2 or 3 loaves at a time. This would be a great bread to make if you want to take and cut the top of it off and hew it out. This would make an incredible chili bowl or a potato soup bowl. So We're going to actually cut this. We'll cut this right in the middle. And there it is. This is our peasant bread. Okay, so I'm going to slice a piece off. This will also be great for sandwiches. Makes a great sandwich bread. It's just so moist and soft inside. It's just really, really moist. And by cooking it in a pan of butter, it was just, So I'm going to take a little bit of butter and put it on the end here. Put it in my plate, and then we'll cut this end off. And we'll try it. You know, I have forgotten how good this was. And it's not made with milk, it's made with water. Very simple ingredients, very simple to make. You know, you could actually make rolls with this, or tube bread. This is absolutely delicious bread. I mean, it really is good. It has a really nutty flavor, and it has a history. You need to tell your kids about this and make it. It'd be great for the holidays to share with your friends. Wow, it's really tasty. Thank you so much for following me on Facebook and subscribing to me on YouTube. I love bringing you these things and the history behind them. There's so many things that we have forgotten about the history of and how things are made, and it's so nice to bring back things like this, like the peasant bread, and share them with you so you'll have them, and we can pass along to our children. It's getting close to the holidays, and that's the time that we start thinking about family, and we start thinking about the past and things that were good and things that were bad. So this is Jim in Mexico saying, I'm thinking about each one of y'all. I really appreciate you. And with the holidays coming up, I wish you the merriest holiday of all. Until next time, I'm going to eat my peasant bread, and I'll tell you, God bless.